When the heart remembers what the world forgets, the night was quiet, but his heart was louder than storms. Some memories don't fade. They wait in the corners of silence, whispering the names we try to forget, and returning us to the places we once called home. He walked through the empty streets of a life he thought he had outgrown, carrying the weight of a woman who taught him how to feel before she taught him how to break. She was older, not in years, but in wisdom, the kind that comes from loving deeply and losing quietly. Her presence had once been a refuge. Now it was a ghost that touched his thoughts more gently than any human hand. He still remembered the way she spoke, slow, soft, like she was afraid. Her truth might shatter the world, and maybe it had, because since she left, every dawn felt unfinished, every breath felt borrowed. He tried to be strong. He tried to pretend. That distance heals everything. But the heart has its own map, and every road he followed took him back to her. Her laughter, he still heard it in the wind. Her silence, he felt it in his bones. Her absence, it was the only thing that refused to fade. He asked himself 1,000 times, why her? Why the one he couldn't forget? And the universe answered in its own language. Because some souls arrive not to stay, but to awaken something we were never brave enough to face. She awakened courage in him. She taught him to speak truth, even when his voice trembled. She made him see beauty in the broken parts of himself, and she left before he could understand that not every love story ends in forever. Some end in growth. Still, the heart is stubborn. It keeps praying for things. The mind has learned to bury. He wasn't waiting for her, but he couldn't move past her either. His love was not a flame anymore. It was an ache, soft but constant, like a shadow that never learned how to detach from the light. He recalled her final words. Some stories must end, so that others can begin. But he had not begun anything since. He lived in the hollow, between what was and what could have been. And maybe that was the true tragedy. Not losing her, but losing the version of himself that only existed when she was near. Yet tonight, under the wide and silent sky, something inside him shifted. Not healed, not forgotten, just softened. He realized he didn't need her to return. He only needed the courage to let the memories stay, without letting them drown him. He needed to hold the pain without holding it hostage. He whispered her name once, not as a prayer, but as a goodbye. And for the first time, the world didn't collapse. He looked at the horizon, where tomorrow was waiting, with gentle curiosity. He was not ready, but he was willing. And sometimes that is enough, because love doesn't end when people leave. It ends when the heart finally understands that remembering is also a way of moving on.